begin this new story, remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel to view relevant content. And I hope everyone is having a superb day. I know I am. Molly Flattery owns a classy, historic home in Filter Square in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Her upscale townhouse is very roomy with a clean architectural design. It consists of modern decor seen in the AirBnB photos. All of these awesome features were included for the entire townhouse at the reasonable price of $130 per night. Nicole Brunette, her parents, and another acquaintance booked their vacation lodging on Airbnb. They planned to stay at the townhouse January 1st through the 5th of this year. On Christmas night, when Molly Flattery arrived to her home, she was scared, seeing 4 individuals on her steps. They were focused on her lockbox, so she thought they were robbers. Nicole Brunette and her relative knew the photo matched the house, but they could not get the lockbox opened. So they were wondering if they were standing at the wrong address. After initial questions, Molly Flattery learned that her historic townhouse was accurately listed on the vacation rental website Airbnb. The website featured exterior or outside and interior inside homes, pictures of her home, before she purchased it. It took a significant amount of time that night for Molly Flattery to convince Nicole Brunette and others that she never, ever listed her house on Airbnb. That's when Nicole Brunette got the aha moment. She had been scammed. After Molly Flattery conversed with Airbnb representatives, she learned Airbnb calls that particular fraud an account takeover. If you haven't heard of this before, YouTube family, an account takeover happens when a scammer steals an Airbnb owner's password. So watch out, everyone, if you have an account. The reason Molly Flattery's interior photos are accurate is because the listing wasn't fake. She found out that it was an outdated listing dug up online by the scammer or scammers. The clever scammer reactivated a previous listing. Through online research, I discovered that falsely listing a residence as an Airbnb can have serious consequences for both the homeowner and the potential guest. Not only is it illegal, but it also has a negative impact on local communities too. Some of the long-term results can lead to economic hardship and decreased quality of life. YouTube family, I will explain why this practice should be avoided at all costs. Let's focus on a common scenario when a renter plots to earn money by advertising their landlord's room, apartment, or house. To begin with, falsely listing someone's home as an Airbnb is against the law in many jurisdictions around the world. This means that home renters who engage in such activities could face expensive fines or even jail time if caught by authorities. When people list their landlord's homes without permission, their landlord or other legal authority figures, they risk being evicted or having their rental agreement terminated abruptly due to non-compliance with local regulations regarding short-term rentals like AirBnB and others. Additionally, false listings disrupt communities because they allow people who do not live there access into residential neighborhoods where crime rates may already be high enough without additional strangers entering private spaces uninvited and potentially committing crimes themselves while staying there illegally under false pretenses. This puts everyone living nearby or within the community at risk of becoming victims of theft, assault, vandalism, and so much more, which further contributes to a decrease in quality of life within those urban and suburban areas. Due to fear among residents that something similar might happen again soon after any given incident occurs. In addition, these kinds of activities drive up housing prices since more people are looking for available properties than would actually exist. This makes it even more difficult for local residents trying to find affordable places near them where they can live safely away from criminal activity caused by visitors coming into town through Airbnb's fraudulent listings. This is a problem for everyone all the way around, even businesses. Engaging in practices like falsely listing someone's home as an Airbnb should always be avoided, since doing so carries significant risks both legally, financially, socially, and economically. YouTube family. Not only does one put themselves at risk, but also anyone else involved, including potential guests who would otherwise stay elsewhere if they were given honest information about availability before booking anything online blindly, trusting whatever comes up or whatever appears on the first page during searches made over internet platforms. And you know, we all look at that first page instead of going to the second and third, usually. I'm really pleased that both parties were able to interact with one another to resolve this huge problem. Hopefully, there must be a thorough investigation to find out who is behind that fraudulent listing. The scammer or scammers need to be stopped at once. Just imagine if these people found another way into Molly Flattery's home and were adamant to stay put because they paid for the so-called rental of the townhouse. Also, YouTube family, think about being on vacation and having to find another place, plus spend a few $100s more for several days last minute. On the plus side, Airbnb must provide full refunds for Nicole Brunette and associates since they were exploited. Remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million and stay safe, everyone.